This is the English Murli of the 30th of July 2026. Essence. Sweet children, there is no one as egoless or altruistic a server as the Father. He gives you children the sovereignty of the whole world, and he then goes into retirement. Question. What is the Father's message that you children have to give to the whole world? Answer. Tell everyone you are the children of the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. Therefore, never cause anyone sorrow. Remember the Father, the bestower of happiness, and follow him, and you will go to the land of happiness for half a cycle. Give everyone this message. Those who imbibe this message in their lives will be liberated for 21 births from being made unconscious by Maya. Song. Our pilgrimage is unique. Om Shanti. Sweetest spiritual children, you understand the meaning of this song. He is the Father of us souls. The main thing is the soul. You children now know that you are souls and are sitting personally in front of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You souls are sitting in front of the Supreme Soul. You have your own bodies. That one has a body which he has taken on loan. Gurus take human beings on pilgrimages. There are many gurus on the path of devotion. In Bharat, a woman even considers her husband to be her god and her guru. The Father speaks to you children. You are children, are you not? Do you realize that you are the children of the unlimited Father? You have come to claim your unlimited inheritance once again. You now have to receive salvation. You do have this faith. The whole world is in degradation and is impure. You call out to him in order to become pure. There are so many gurus in Bharat. Some have 100 followers, some have 500 followers, and some only have 50 followers. Some even have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers like the Aga Khan, who is the guru of those of Islam. He has so many followers, and they all give him so much regard. No matter what he does, they still give him regard. There are many gurus on the path of devotion, and they too are number-wise. Some have an income of multi-millions. The Aga Khan has a lot of income. His disciples weighed him against diamonds, and then all of them were donated to him. On the one side there were diamonds, and on the other side there was their guru. The diamonds were then donated. There must have been so many diamonds. Nowadays many are weighed against gold. The other metal they use is platinum. That is even more valuable than gold. They also weigh people against that. Look how high the position of that guru is. There are many such gurus. Now, what would you give this Satguru? Would you weigh him? Would you weigh him against diamonds? Can he be weighed? He himself has no weight. Shiva is just a point. How could you weigh him? Look how wonderful this Guru of yours is. He is the lightest of all. He is extremely subtle. You only have the one Guru. You know that Shiv Baba is the bestower. God can never take anything from anyone. He is the bestower. Everyone gives donations in the name of God, believing that they will receive the return of that in their next birth. They have that desire. That one is the unlimited Father. No one can do altruistic service like that one. Look at the altruistic service he does. He makes you children into the masters of the world, the land of happiness. Baba himself doesn't become the master of the world. That one is called the ocean of happiness, the ocean of peace, and the ocean of purity. Everything is explained to you children very clearly. You receive liberation in life from the one Father. You receive your inheritance of heaven from the Father. You have faith, and that's all. Remember Baba and your inheritance. That one is called the ocean of knowledge. Even if you were to make the whole ocean into ink and the whole jungle into pens, there would be no end to this knowledge. If you had been writing this down from the beginning, you would have many books by now. This knowledge is very valuable, and it has to be imbibed. You know that it doesn't continue eternally. You now receive the essence of it. The Father comes and gives you children his introduction, and that's enough. By receiving the Father's introduction and knowing the Creator, you also have the knowledge of creation. Your intellects say that those who will go into the Golden Age will have the maximum number of rebirths. Those who came at the beginning of the cycle will come first again. Understand this cycle very well. You also heard the song, "Our pilgrimage is unique." Other people have been going on pilgrimages for birth after birth. This pilgrimage of yours is just for one birth. There isn't the slightest difficulty on this spiritual pilgrimage. Only the one Sat Guru gives you this knowledge. No one can receive salvation from other gurus. He is the supreme ocean of knowledge. Everyone receives salvation. So what more is required? Even the elements become Sato-Pradhan. Here, everyone is Tamo-Pradhan, and so the wind and elements are also just as Tamo-Pradhan. There are so many earthquakes, etc. There will be nothing in the Golden Age that causes sorrow. The Father is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. You are his children, and you must therefore not cause anyone sorrow. Show everyone this path to receive the inheritance of happiness. The Father says, you must now only give happiness. Baba gives you such happiness for half a cycle that there is no mention of sorrow there. You know that you have come to claim your inheritance of 21 births from the Father. You are students. It is in your hearts that you are claiming the happiness of heaven from Shiv Baba. Therefore all your sorrow will be removed. Baba is giving us the life-giving herb in order to revive us and not become unconscious for 21 births. This life-giving herb is Man Above. The bestower of salvation for all is the one Father alone. He is called the incorporeal and egoless one. The body he enters is ordinary. The Father says, "Dear children, I am your obedient Father." Important people always write, "I am your obedient servant." They would never write the title Shri for themselves. Nowadays, pupils write Shri Shri so-and-so, and they write Shri Shri for themselves. That Father is incorporeal and egoless. You are now sitting in front of him. You know that he is your Father, Teacher and Satguru. All the rest are the innumerable Gurus of the path of devotion. There is still the Guru of all Gurus. That one doesn't have a Guru. That one is the true Baba, the true Teacher, and the Satguru, that is the true Guru. You know that it is souls who imbibe sanskars. Baba is also a soul. He too has virtues. Your virtues are separate from his. The virtues you have at this time are the Father's virtues. Then, in the Golden Age, you will have divine virtues. The Father is the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of love. The praise of Sri Krishna is different. Shiv Baba cannot be said to be 16 celestial degrees full. He is constant. The Father says, "You cannot give me that title. I do not become vicious, that I would then have to become full of all virtues. You do not praise me in the same way as you praise this one." Those who heard this knowledge in the previous cycle will come and listen to the Father and remember him. At the end there will be cries of distress, and then there will be cries of victory. You now understand the significance of this pilgrimage. By going on this pilgrimage, you will not return to the land of death. You return home from all other pilgrimages. So many people go to bathe in the Ganges. Look how much expansion there is of devotion. Just as a tree grows so large, and yet its seed is so tiny, so too there is so much expansion of devotion. Even taking a dip in this knowledge once can take you into salvation. It takes you half a cycle to come down on the path of devotion. Here, it takes you a second to climb the ladder. This lift is so good. It takes you from the very bottom right to the top, to your home. This is known as benefit for everyone through the stage of ascending. Only the one Father is the bestower of salvation for all. Look at the difference between this knowledge and that devotion. There is knowledge, devotion and disinterest. The disinterest of sannyasis is limited. The Father has explained that there are two types of disinterest. One is limited disinterest, through which no one receives salvation, and the other is unlimited disinterest, through which you receive salvation. You children are now given Srimat in order to receive salvation and become the most elevated of all. An elevated world is now being established according to Srimat. This world has become corrupt because the dictates of Ravan were followed. Only you know that you are becoming elevated. The world doesn't know this at all. It is said of you Brahma Kumaris that you are going to bring about destruction. Destruction truly has to take place. It is through this that there will be benefit. When the benefactor Father comes, the great war takes place. People will then say, "Did we not say that the Brahma Kumaris would bring about destruction?" Truly, destruction has to take place. This old world will be destroyed. We are establishing a new world. After this old world, there will definitely be the new world. Destruction takes place every cycle, for it is only then that the gates of heaven will open in Bharat. However, how can those people understand this? As you progress further, many people will understand. When the Father comes, the whole of the old world is sacrificed. This sacrificial fire of yours, into which everything is to be sacrificed, is wonderful. Only you know this. No one else knows this. The Pandavas are to be victorious. Everyone else will be destroyed, and only you Pandavas will remain, and you will then rule in the new world. This knowledge is very wonderful. Only the one Father is the remover of sorrow, the bestower of happiness, and the bestower of salvation for all. He is such a sweet and lovely Father. You have been saying, "Sweet Baba, when you come, I will surrender myself to you. You alone and none other are mine." This doesn't mean that you can leave your household and come and stay here. No, you can stay at home with your family and do the 7 days course. Then wherever you go, just be man above. Remember the Father and claim your inheritance. Simply stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. It is by doing this that your boat will go across. You also know that you have to remain pure and not eat impure food. You receive Murlis too. At some point, you won't even receive Murlis. There will be difficulties and upheavals, and you won't be able to receive Murlis. Whatever you see with these eyes will not remain. Everything will be burnt away. Total annihilation never takes place. There is just the one world, and it changes from new to old. It is said a new world and an old world. It would now be said that this is an old world. Only a short time now remains. People say that the duration of each cycle is hundreds of thousands of years. They say that the Iron Age is still to continue for 40,000 years. In fact, the cycle is only 5,000 years. Your intellects have all of this knowledge. People have totally stone intellects. They don't know the creator and director of the drama even though they are its actors. Therefore, what would you call them? You should understand how the history and geography of the world repeats, and the intellect of those who understand this very clearly will imbibe it, and they will inspire others to imbibe it. They claim the highest status of all. The Father says, I am now giving you the knowledge that I have. According to the drama plan, I repeat that. I too have a part in this drama. I played my part on the path of devotion too, and I have now come and am giving you my own introduction, and the introduction of the beginning, the middle and the end of creation. I too am bound by the bond of this drama. I only come once to give you my introduction and to give you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of creation. Acha. To you, sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap-Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharna 1. Become as obedient as the Father. Don't show any arrogance in any situation. Remain incorporeal and egoless. 2. Understand the contrast between the Father, the Teacher and the Satguru. Let your intellect have faith and follow Srimat. Stay on this spiritual pilgrimage. Blessing. May you be an elevated effort maker who uses the word effort in an accurate way and constantly moves forward. Sometimes the word effort becomes a very good justification for when you are defeated or fail. When some mistake is made, you then say, I am still an effort maker. However, an accurate effort maker can never be defeated, because the true meaning of the word effort is to move along while considering yourself to be a soul. Effort makers who stay in the soul-conscious stage continue to move along while keeping their aim and destination constantly in front of them. They never stop or let go of their courage or enthusiasm. Slogan: Remain aware of being a Master Almighty Authority. This keeps you aware of being a master. Aviat signal: Stay in the volcanic stage and experience powerful remembrance. While carrying out any task or while talking, put a stop to the traffic of your thoughts every now and then. Stop the thoughts in your mind for a minute. Also, while doing something physical, stop that for a minute and practice this. Only then will you be able to stabilize yourself in a point form of a powerful stage of remembrance. Just as it is becoming easier to carry out a task while being in an aviat stage, so the stage of point form of powerful remembrance should be just as easy. This is the stage of volcanic yoga. Om Shanti.